Welcome, wealth seekers. Today, we're diving into The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, a fascinating book that explores the emotional and psychological factors behind financial decisions. If you're ready to understand the true drivers of wealth, success, and financial happiness, stick around, this summary is for you. Introduction. Morgan Housel opens by challenging the traditional views of money. He argues that financial success is less about what you know and more about how you behave. Housel emphasizes that understanding the psychology behind money is key to making smarter financial decisions. Chapter 1: No One's Crazy. Housel begins by explaining that everyone has a unique experience with money, shaped by personal history and upbringing. What seems irrational to one person may be entirely reasonable to another based on their experiences. This chapter sets the stage for understanding that our financial behaviors are deeply personal and context-dependent. Chapter 2: Luck and Risk. This chapter delves into the roles of luck and risk in financial success. Housel highlights that while hard work is important, luck plays a significant role, and risk is always present. The key takeaway is to stay humble in success and be aware of the risks in any financial endeavor. Chapter 3: Never Enough. Housel explores the dangers of constantly wanting more, arguing that knowing when enough is crucial to financial well-being. He shares stories of individuals who were undone by their inability to recognize when they had enough, emphasizing the importance of contentment. Chapter 4: Confounding Compounding. This chapter is all about the power of compound interest. Housel explains that compounding is a simple concept but incredibly powerful over time. He illustrates how small, consistent gains can lead to massive financial success, highlighting the importance of patience and long-term thinking. Chapter 5: Getting Wealthy versus Staying Wealthy. Housel distinguishes between the skills needed to acquire wealth and those required to maintain it. He argues that staying wealthy requires a different mindset, one focused on avoiding mistakes, managing risk, and being cautious with what you've earned. Chapter 6: Tails, You Win. In this chapter, Housel discusses the concept of tail events, rare occurrences that have a massive impact. He explains that in the world of investing and business, a small number of events or decisions often drive the majority of results. Recognizing and preparing for these tail events is key to long-term success. Chapter 7: Freedom. Housel argues that the ultimate goal of money should be freedom, the ability to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want. He stresses that money's greatest value lies in the freedom it provides, not in the material goods it can buy. Chapter 8: Man in the Car Paradox. This chapter explores the paradox that people often buy expensive things to impress others, yet those who see these things typically aren't impressed, they are too focused on their own lives. Housel suggests that the true benefit of wealth is in the internal satisfaction it brings, rather than external validation. Chapter 9: Wealth is What You Don't See. Housel emphasizes that true wealth is often invisible, it's the money that's saved and invested rather than spent. He argues that the goal should be to build wealth silently, without needing to show off. Chapter 10: Save Money. Saving, according to Housel, is the foundation of financial independence. He encourages saving not just for specific goals, but as a habit that provides options and flexibility in life. This chapter underscores the importance of living below your means. Chapter 11: Reasonable, Rational. Housel discusses how being reasonable with money, making decisions that suit your personal needs and lifestyle, can be more effective than being purely rational. He argues that financial decisions should be sustainable and aligned with your values. Chapter 12: Surprise. This chapter focuses on the unpredictability of the future. Housel advises preparing for surprises by being flexible and adaptable in your financial planning. He highlights the importance of resilience and having a margin of safety in your finances. Chapter 13: Room for Error. Housel emphasizes the need for a margin of safety in all financial plans. He argues that by planning for the unexpected and giving yourself room for error, you increase your chances of long-term financial success. Chapter 14, You Change. This chapter discusses the inevitability of change in life and finances. Housel points out that our financial goals and desires will evolve over time, so it's important to remain flexible and adjust your plans as needed. Chapter 15, Nothing's Free. Housel explains that everything has a cost, and in finance, the cost often comes in the form of uncertainty, volatility, or stress. He advises accepting this reality and being willing to pay the price for long-term financial success. Chapter 16, You and Me. This chapter explores how personal financial decisions are often influenced by what others are doing. Housel cautions against comparing yourself to others and stresses the importance of making financial decisions based on your own goals and circumstances. Chapter 17, The Seduction of Pessimism. Housel discusses why pessimism often sounds smarter than optimism, particularly in finance. He argues that while it's important to be aware of risks, an overly pessimistic view can lead to missed opportunities and unnecessary fear. Chapter 18, When You Believe Anything. This chapter delves into the psychology of belief and how it can lead people to make irrational financial decisions. Housel explains that people often believe things that confirm their existing biases, which can be dangerous in financial decision-making. Conclusion. Housel wraps up the book by reinforcing the idea that the psychology of money is more important than the technical aspects of finance. He encourages readers to focus on behaviors and mindsets that will lead to financial success and happiness, rather than getting caught up in complex financial strategies. Similarly, mastering the right mindset and leveraging powerful tools like AI is essential for anyone looking to succeed in today's world. The course, Right for Success, online course in effective AI prompts for social media and marketing, will teach you how to use AI to create impactful content and marketing strategies that drive success. No complex financial strategies needed. Check out the link in the description and take the first step toward achieving your financial goals.
Love the book? Buy it. Enjoy the video? Like it and subscribe.